Good morning. I'm Dr. Beena Muktesh, Clinical Director, Silverleaf Fertility Center. I'm going to tell you today about egg freezing, why it is important, how it can be done, and for whom it should be done. See, nowadays it has become very important to freeze the eggs of the desired candidates. Why? Because the fertility is going down every day. Earlier, people used to have fertility period till 40 years, but now we start seeing decline in fertility even at 34 years. So all those people who are not married or who want to have their partners later in their life, or they are married but they don't want to produce child now, or because of the any reason, job thing, or maybe some divorce process is going on, and they are separated but they want to produce later on, but their age is advancing, those are all the candidates who need egg freezing. Because if they advance in age, they are not going to have any egg in their ovary, and even if they have at the age of 38, 39, 40 years, the quality of eggs is not going to be good. Now, suppose we freeze the egg at the age of 33, 34, and they plan to have pregnancy at the age of 38 or 39. Their eggs frozen with us will be of 34 years age. So they can produce better embryos and they can have better pregnancies as compared to if they have 38 years. The lifestyle nowadays is very weak. People are having a stressful life. They sleep late in the night. Their job profile is such that they have to be awake in the night to take calls and all. Adulteration is there. Lot of, they consume alcohol, tobacco, and they have multiple sex partners. Because of that, the female infertility as well as the male infertility has gone down. Once they say they don't want to get married now, but later on when they grow in age, they realize they wish they would have had their own baby. So it is very important to freeze the eggs. Now, how it can be done? It's a such sort of IVF process in which we stimulate the ovaries, both ovaries, try to take out eggs from that after giving little anesthesia. Once all those eggs are with us, we freeze them in liquid nitrogen at minus 180 degrees centigrade. They can be frozen for 5 years and even more. So anytime they can come to the clinic and ask for the eggs when they have sperms, like they have some partner, they got married, or they remarried, or they plan to have a partner with whom they are going to get married, something like that. If or their job profile is now complete, their commitments are over, they have traveled wherever they want to travel, and now they want to have child, they can come to us and we can take out those frozen eggs and give it to them. See, nowadays, if they plan to have a child as they used to have earlier, like 30 years, 32 years, then there is no problem. There's no need to freeze the eggs. But if they want to postpone pregnancies, they must freeze the eggs. Let me tell you one more thing. Frozen egg doesn't mean that they can't have normal pregnancies. Even if the eggs are frozen, they can have their normal pregnancies. uh, this is only to fall back on. In case if they are not able to conceive at that age, they can fall back on those eggs which we have frozen for them. So it's sort of keeping something in the bank and utilizing their day to day money. And if they fall short of that daily expenditure money, they can take out from the bank. Nowadays, these banks are basically infertility units, or there are separate banks also. But most of the infertility units have provision to freeze unmarried or separated or divorced people eggs with them. So it is very important nowadays. This video is just to create awareness that before they repent and they say they wish they would have had their own child, they should get up, awake, get the instinct to freeze their eggs. Come to any IVF unit, ask them to freeze your eggs. Most of the time, if the number of the eggs are enough, there's only one time IVF, and taking the eggs out is enough. But in case if their ovarian reserve is poor, even they can go for the second time to freeze their eggs. Around, I would say, 10 to 12 eggs, frozen eggs, are enough to produce a child later on. But if they have poor ovarian reserve, they can repeat the cycle and have more eggs. So, this is my warning, not a warning, advice, and a genuine advice to freeze your eggs if you feel that your age is advancing and you are not in a position to get married or procure sperms and go ahead in your life with a normal pregnancy. Thank you very much.